Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we did some investigating. We talked to the producer who probably is going to, probably does crimes. Wait, which one am I at? Turnabout Samurai. Which one? 20... yeah. Anyway. So now we are now in court after, for the second day, because we were able to blame Miss Oldbag and her saggy titty looking ass. And, yeah, October 19th, 9:42 a.m., District Courtroom, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright. Yes. Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right. Mia. Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix. Klein is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. We know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet, if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. October 19th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it will be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Yeah, the director. God, how are you so sweaty? Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make Steel Samurai New Ruffle. Salmonella. I'm the director of television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of the day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in that trailer on that day did it. We're right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Witness testimony. The day of the murder. I was at the studio from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure people left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., and according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, I'm just gonna press on everything and anything, and then go from there. So the studio's from 9 that morning. Hold it. Is that when you always come in to work? Oh, no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still. FW... What? I was pretty busy on before. Still, 4 with information. Yeah, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run. He said, so he seems nervous or unsure. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer. If you can believe it, he certainly has the lungs for it. anyone else? Nope, just us four. So four. Him, old bag, and then victim and defendant. Okay. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why did it go on so long? Pretty sure Joe already heard about this, but WP Twist isn't here. See? Oh, right, thus the link. Which, of course, led to me missing my lunches. My lunch, roofs. Roofs? Rolling on the floor? Rolling on the floor starving? Okay. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. Activating. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning the witness, did not eat with them. Okay, but I had a meeting in the studio to train, so I ended up skipping lunch. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steaks at least. Can Joe believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix! Yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? Actually, there is something bothering me. Mr. Manella, just now you said that steak at least. So you ate something other than steak? Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket, which I used to stave off starvation. I see. Is that at all? I'm sure I was missing. You were in the meeting room until 4. I'm assuming this is when he's going to bring up about the head. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turned to me and say, Mr. Mandela, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can Joe believe it? Yes, I can. Actually, I kinda can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, well, cheers. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not one. Only I had an idea. I'll wait for one to come up at him later. Phoenix, if his alloy holds powers is finished, press him as hard as you can. Find out where he's lying. We're right. I was at the studio from. Okay, so that's everything. Let me look at the evidence real quick. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I got this. Let's see. So that's the autopsy. Speared through the chest, or pierced through the chest by spear. He's dragging one leg. Like I said, I still remember saying this. This costume does not look big enough for him. Like. I know he's dragging the leg, but, like, the pants do not seem to fit him. Guide map. Found it on the table in the read sleeping pills. Block the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 p.m. Contains photos of every victory seen in every battle that Steel Samurai has won. During the morning, I was doing an action scene running. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the area, but I had a meeting in the studio to trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one cares. I want to press that one more time. You didn't take a single break. Yeah, not one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Okay. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone... Taylor's made of skipping it. When did the head get moved? Scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4 p.m. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Phoenix, I know! I'm trying to think! Press him as hard as you can. I am pressing. Hold it! I already pressed through everything. Is that what you always keep it work? Yeah. Hold it! Employee area. That's right. There's a fight between Steel Samurai and the magistrate. Anyone else at the run through? Oh yeah, that security lady. Yeah, hold back. She was cheering on Hammer if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Nope, just us four. Okay, so we know who all was there. I thought it would take, I thought it took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why? Why did you get off for so long? I'm pretty sure Joe already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through scene. Alright, that's the one. Which of course led me to missing my lunch. But why? Why did him getting a twisted ankle cause you? Why would him getting a twisted ankle? I have no idea. Why would it take more time if it was the twisted ankle? We were in the meeting until around 4. I find it weird he's not bringing up the head thing, so what were you discussing? And our budget. Get this. The sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Canella, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can Joe believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, while I'm pretty sure chairs. I gotta read this again. You didn't take a single break? Yeah, not one. He's sweating. Only an idea. I'll wait for one to come right. Shut up! It has to be that last part. There's something off with it. I don't know what it is. Never had lunch, but I had a meeting to Wait, what time did the meeting start? Wait, what time did the meeting start? So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can Joe believe it? That's tough. Phoenix, yeah. Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It is a little vague. Let me look at the court records. Is there anything? He died at 2:30. What time did the meeting start at? Did it start at 2:15? Screw it. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Nella. What do Joe want? When I went to the studios too, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. We ate lunch there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew that. Good call. I swear I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all of that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat it? We took 1 break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to the grave. To my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press him more on that. What were you discussing? Get this. But wait, during the meeting, well, I'm pretty didn't take a single break? Yeah, well, yeah, not one. Sweats. Only an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Yeah. We literally just went over this. Wait a second. Mr. Manel, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court you ate a T-bone steak during the break? Ooh, whoa. Well, Mr. Manel, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. They took a break. One of them could have gone to his producer during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manel, your testimony, please. Oh, no. The fact that he's laughing and the music cut, it's not going to be good. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah. Witness testimony. The break. Yeah, so we took a break. What? Yeah. FWIW. Whatever that means. We took a break. Rolling on the floor. I don't know. But it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. That's only 13 in base 12. What? Is that a math reference? Because I'm not the type of guy to be giving math. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1 though. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams? What? Bro, this is definitely a basement dweller. I don't think it would even be enough time just for that. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Alright, press him on everything. Yeah, break. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so to 2:45. Wait, when did the head fall? 2:15? 2:30. That's the time of death. So you could have gone to the studio and come back. I guess it's a possible time was. I don't like how it's flashed over it. But only 15 minutes, that's only 13 base 12. Please be honest. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the table. Oh, right. Another one was D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat, bro. You have not seen it. I can cook a T-bone medium rare with peppercorn and salt, peppercorn, a little bit of onion powder. Oh, get that baby up in 5 minutes or less. And I'm a skinny boy. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in the studio. He seems very relaxed about a murder. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, testimony to the point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Oh. Well, Mr. Wright, Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. You claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1. Claim it and claim it loud. See, the problem is the head walked from 2:15 to 4 o'clock. Screw it. I got plenty of chances. If I agree to let everyone in that trailer off Mr. Parsons will come for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break of the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. Suppose you might say that. Alright, I got the judge thinking now. Tisk, 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 tisk. Uh-oh. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. Oh, no. Surely you knew from 2:15 to 4 o'clock the path was blocked between the studios was blocked. Mr. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Whoa, you're right. Don't admit that. The break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there went to the scene of the crime was placed. The fallen Mr. Monkey Head borrowed the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point, and somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter-argument, Mr. Wright? No, I have a counter, then I'm afraid. No. Aw. I believe we've seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Mandela from the stand. Well, what? It's over. I knew he was going to bring up the monkey. Got me sounding like the frickin' toys from Toy Story 3. Get rid of that monkey. Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. Therefore, they have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he's the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we have a wit. Oh, not the 10-year-old. Not the 10-year-old. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai scared the victim. Order! I will have order! I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess in which after your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. God, it's gonna be that 10-year-old kid. Ah, I should have pulled William Afton. I should have killed him. What do you mean now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. You give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear. In your cross-examination, the people in that trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. So there is. Oh, what's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us, and be yourself, and be strong. You are the Steel Samurai here, the children everywhere, after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This is one for the kids. Let's do it. October 19th, 11:15 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with the questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Atkins to the stand. The 10-year-old! He can't even, oh, come on, bro. He can't even look. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on? Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Oh, no profession? Witness! And I'm badgering him. But just because you all grown up don't mean you can push me further. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. Why are you helping him? Why are you helping? I'm Cody Atkins. I'm in the 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Yeah, Edgeworth. He's just a kid after all. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, Wait, now that I think about it, before I continue, why wasn't this kid in... I mean, I don't know much about Japanese culture. I know very diddle about it. But, like, it's October. Shouldn't this kid be in school? You were present, you were at the Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer... I couldn't even read that. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's lost. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with the kid and you lost? Hey, I just got the new game. Bruh, how does my... I mean, Phoenix already said it. I don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me whenever I go. Phoenix? I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. I'm like 99% sure he did. I'm pretty sure he was holding it when we were talking to him. You better make a note of that in the court record. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court what you saw the day of the incident. I like how they're avoiding murder. I wanted to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked right before my eyes. Right before my eyes came out the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Crap, I didn't read that last part. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for the shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination, but be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we've seen here, honestly. I like how the judge brings up the fact he's not allowed to have a camera, but the fact that he has a katana on his back and he purposely grabs it doesn't concern him. Alright. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Found the map on the internet and went to the day. Was that day the first time you've been to the studios? Actually, I've been there maybe a couple times. I never managed to get there on rehearsal day. And that's the security lady always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pop, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. You know, he's got a point, Edgeworth. Maybe you need to shut the frickety frack up. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady would catch me. Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in the valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Did nothing unusual happen on the way to your studio? Unusual? Did you see the monkey by any chance? Oh, you mean Mr. Monkey? Yeah, I saw him, but his head wasn't busted. So you went straight to the studio. His head wasn't busted. Hang on. His head wasn't busted. So that means he got there before 2:15. Okay, just trying to make a timeline. I kind of got lost for about, on the way though, 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio in the woods. Well, guess what happened next? When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. Steel Samurai? Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before moving in. Then he opened the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked. Right before my eyes came out the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A person kinda tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kinda far away. He'd be awfully vague. Of course the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kinda didn't move, not a bit. Like he was dead. I guess he's really a pro. What a great... This kid actually... I thought this kid knew. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Excuse me. Sorry, I just had barbecue. Yes, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the shot at the time for you. I thought you did have your camera. If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix? Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. I want to see the Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. You really like the Steel Samurai? Oh, wait, is this the... Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I think I know what to do. I need to go to... I kind of lost my way for about 30 minutes when I came out. I need to get to the shot part. Totally right. Of course, the Steel Samurai took it down. How? If I had a camera with me, that would have been... If I had my... Yeah, exactly. Alright, presents... Digital camera Cody always carries.
Objection!
Cody, what you just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Bro, why does bro look like Ghostface? I'm sorry. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word... What? Uh-oh, I was putting the pressure on him too much. What is this digital camera? Oh, okay. Digital camera contrast what you talking about. It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of like a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studio. You did bring it, didn't you? Oh, I swear to God, if I hear an objection from Edgeworth... Objection! You! Mr. Wright! How cruel are you? Really? How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child. I don't care if it's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody, Phoenix has roasted both of them. What? Yeah, so I have my camera. So what? You got a process that? Bro is dead ass on a box. I'm sorry. So, you did have a camera. Did you use this camera? Well, why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court what you were so busy watching. What I saw. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, and then wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He was so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Yeah, I had my... Hold it. So, why did you use it? God! He's getting to that. Shut up! Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. But I was glued to the action, I couldn't take my eyes off it. So, you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once? No? Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad man. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. Wait, the bad guy attacked him first? What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? No, that's suspicious right there. And then the bad guy stopped moving. Why would the bad guy attack first? Why? What do you mean why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? I'm about to get objection. Just a minute. When I hit this A button to move the text, I'm gonna hear objection! Well, that's because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? Oh, never mind. How did he do it? What the samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about it. What? Don't give me that look, Pop. I know if I press him harder, I'm gonna get crap. So I gotta play chill. I gotta be nice to the little strikes. Yeah, if I press him too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how this goes. He's so strong, he steals samurai blades. He sucks. What did you do after the bad guy fell, Toby? Actually, the fight was so intense that I kinda got scared. So I went straight home. Something is adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. Phoenix! It doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix, to find out what he saw. So am I supposed to press the kid or don't press the kid?
Hold it!
Why don't you use it? Oh, yeah. Shut up! The bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, steal samurai press on the facts. My first idea is just to go to the steal samurai. He goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. I think it's this one right here. Press him on. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why was the bad guy moving? Well, because the steel samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do that? With a samurai kick, a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. Vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Screw it. Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah? So what? Yet you missed the most important.
Objection!
Oh my god. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me what kind of murderer. I have a feeling about to get I have a feeling about to get double teamed by both the judge and by Edgeworth. Tell me what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap. My point is this. You may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. You missed the most important part. It was really low. I don't know if I would have used that word. I probably would have said the finishing move, but, you know, I'm not sure. Order! Mr. Wright! How could this be? Could you explain how he might have missed something so vital? Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Why didn't Chloe see the fight? I know you can figure this out, Mr. Wright. Your answer. You have said that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't you watch the climax of the fight? Show evidence? What evidence do I have? I don't know what this could be. Okay, think about this. Why couldn't you have seen the fight? Okay, I have a theory. So, as we know, the Steel Samurai in here has a limp, right? Because I know this isn't the defendant. So it had to be someone who knew about the twisted ankle or the sprained ankle and did the limp. So I don't think he would have wanted to see the Steel Samurai, because this 10-year-old kid believes Steel Samurai is the best thing to ever touch the earth. So I don't think the kid would want to see the Steel Samurai. Excuse me. See the Steel Samurai limping. That's mine. He couldn't watch it. else he couldn't watch it. Because he couldn't watch it, how could he calmly watch a murder at his age? Oh, God. Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in the boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he watched. I have to agree with Edward. Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? We have asserts him this young boy's a great fan. Oh, okay, do I have any evidence that could point elsewhere? I'm thinking it's a scrapbook. Contains every photos of every victory seen in every battle the Steel Samurai won. Wouldn't he have a picture of this? But what else would he be watching? The only thing I think of is the monkey head falling over. He missed the climax of the fight because... Okay, no, this is wrong because the music's in the back. He was looking at something else, probably something else. That's right, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from suicide with the samurai fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Come on, think of something. Think of something. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, sorry, Your Honor. Do you have another explanation for this? We have this... Oh, okay, so it is evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? I'm thinking it's the monkey head. I'm thinking it's gotta be the monkey head. Nope. I'm wrong. Nope. Music's playing. Here's my proof. Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything. Ha! Lost your nerve, Ivy. Very well, I'll ask you the question again. So we know it's show evidence. It has to be this stuff. The music's still playing, I screwed up. I'm a fantastic player. Okay, it has to be the camera. It 100% has to be the camera. Take that! It's not the camera. Oh, wait. I heard the music still playing after I said take that. I got scared. Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at a critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. Pops, you got something for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no other way he could have just stand there watching his hero. Did not take a picture. Right, Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that's because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's adding more than that. Have to testify again. We're right. Yeah, it's business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Atkins test once more. But very well, Cody, could you please tell us about your camera and about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. No photo. No bitchin'. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened, yep. Nah, that last part too vague, buddy. Not sure. But I'd like to proceed with cross-examination. That'll make you crawl like the little bitch you are, bro. I'm being stupid. Never mind, psych. Pops? Yeah, I call you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. I'm 24. Geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth, and I guess I'm the bearded gentleman. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. Okay, off with the... What? Okay, off with the kids' gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Yikes! I'm surprised I didn't say, calm down, you showy stuff. Or saying that to me. Steel Samurai just escaped the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. That would be because of the limb. So I held up my camera to take a picture. Did he... Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons, I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture, I really tried. The lens was open at the time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yep. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't have a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did you really not take a picture? Not even one. Nah, press him. Nah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's gotta be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. You're bullying a 10-year-old kid in the courtroom, Phoenix. Get off your high horse a little bit. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai is victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? It's becoming less and less cooperative. Better find a clear contradiction soon for some solid evidence. How can I poke holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find it all about. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain, so I held up my camera. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. I got something for you, Cody.
Objection!
Got it! Cody! What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never miss one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Ah! Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called The Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle of Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find it very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken for a day. Order! Mr. Wright, I have an explanation. The Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary. I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in his album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No! Wait! No way! Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what the truth is... Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually? No way the 10-year-old killed him. I refuse to believe the 10-year-old murdered this man. I'm sure what you're thinking is right. Tell me, Phoenix. Tell me what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what's going on here. Why is there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photos he took? The photos were blurry, he erased them by mistake. Oh, okay. I was so expecting to see that he was the murderer. The photos were blurry. No. He erased them by mistake. No. Steel Samurai didn't win. That has to be it. Because if this kid, the Steel Samurai is this kid's idol. That's the only thing that would make any plausible sense. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. The Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The truth, the bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never lost to anyone. Never, ever! Your Honor, this has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied, and he told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order! Order! I love order. Witness, Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Is he about to start crying? Oh, yeah, cry it. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down, and then he didn't win. Yeah, cry me a cup. Cry me a river. What kind of stunt are you trying to do, right? The Steel Samurai was the victim. Yet, according to your witness testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? The hammer was the victim. The Steel Samurai was the victim. There was no victim. The Steel Samurai was the victim. If you understand what really happened, it's quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and stayed still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer. He was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Why would he be in the costume? Order! So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in the costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's plausible. He did know about the foot injury, but why would he be wearing the costume? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present in the action scene that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about the foot injury. But wait! Hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Olbach said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the car station at 4 p.m. Did I see poor Hammer? Nope. He already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him go to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room, and he snuck into the dressing room and saw the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh, me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Give me that camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now! Wow, everyone's ganging up on this kid. That sounds bad out of context. Here, this is it. I don't get it. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright? I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Nia? What? Look at that photograph of the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence we need in this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly. I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Oh! top. That's the base of a 2.
Take that!
Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Yes, well, isn't it? It's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, correct? I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees where I'm getting at. But that's impossible. Okay? What's this all about? Please explain so that I might be shocked at what I'm going to record. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what we do see in the photo taken at the time of the murder does not say 1 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime where the judge murdered place. It had to take at Studio 2.
Take that!
Here, at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path was blocked. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we've heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 at that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet, in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer committed the murder. There were only ones with access to the scene of the murder in Studio 2. That would explain the lack of blood at the crime scene. As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside the state. They were at the scene of the crime. Order! The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole the samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. I'll object all you want, you baby. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. Why would he steal a samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did this to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course. Of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, also stole a costume. I have proof. Give me proof that victim. Wait a minute. I got it. I think I got it. I have proof. You do? Oh, I called your bluff. Now that they're so surprised, sadly, I have much less confidence. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume.
Take that!
Wait, no, that can't be right. I've got to have some proof that will knock the socks off. Mr. Wright, we don't have all the time in the world here. Yes, Your Honor. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. But the thing doesn't match him. Is it the sleeping pills? No way. This is it. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer's and Mr. Power's aids. The label reads, sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Power, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes, but there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check the bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should be on the bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take the possession of the bottle, empty bottle given to the judge. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in the case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai scene by Miss Olbach may have been the victim of Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, it was Studio 2, and those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright, yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicions of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, the trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned. October 19th, 2:47 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Phew, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair. That's all. All that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Ha! Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce him dead about 3 times back then. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. We still haven't talked to freaking Vasquez, the producer. Or is she the director? Whoever she is. Alright, I'm gonna continue. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Coke Law Offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad I'm sorry I missed it. But Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow's the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They have so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. I wonder how that would... Is that like a real thing in America, or in Japan? Is that a real thing? Because honestly, I would like to see how that worked in America. Well, we've no time to waste. Steel Samurai. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal Samurai costume? What? Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim, Nick. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Director's alibi. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh? Which means the killer has to be one of them. Or one of the other bigwigs. But I'm gonna assume it's one of those two. Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2 where the trailer is. What? Any ideas? Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on with Mia's here. So I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP Powers, right? October 19th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. You could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really worried them in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is not a laughing matter. Can you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? The producer. She's very respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing. Forget about it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call though. Whenever she says jump, he says how high, and that's all. I can imagine him being at her beck and call though. I can't imagine him jumping. Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on bigger roles. That's when he began appearing in little production. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to the sequel to this Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global 5 years ago. October 19th, Global Studios main gate. You don't seem like you're happy. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard room station if we wanted to. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive. Oh yeah, didn't she say she's taking like a vow of silence? Producer Vasquez. I was wondering about the Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Looks like the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Sen Manila, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? It's probably his fetish. That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Mr. Hammer. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer. You dragged his star down from the sky and stomped on it. Calling him a criminal? A thief? What did I call him? Oh, yeah. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer did never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could get used by me? He would never stoop solo. It's impossible. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna move. October 19th. Think back to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. My apologies. And then he left from here to go to Studio 2, Wright. But why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. Oh, hey, mommy. I mean, lady. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello. Hello. Hey, E-L-L-O. Maya. You should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here the day of the murder, and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Will Powers. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it? Nick, she did it! She's the killer! My fang blood speaks to me. I know it. Oh, dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves? Oh dear. Yeah, she's gonna be helpful. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on high from getting that rare card she needed. Wait, why can't I go? Oh, because I gave her the frickin' key. guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them film just once. The trial will be over tomorrow. Will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later, I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's really clues lying around. Yeah. No, touching. Yee. It doesn't seem happy. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean. I almost had a heart attack. Guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatic. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on the table. Wait, what are you looking for? Are you looking for the sleeping pills? Yeah, pal. Traces thereof. The plate. So you're looking for the traces of sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to sleeping pills. See, if there's any traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything is in due time, pal. Or now, everything is in due time. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. Found in the employee area, on it are traces of sleeping pills in a large film. Investigation. How's your investigation? To tell you the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we've already have its powers. Some people think we should switch suspects. I think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I kind of feel bad for Edgeworth, though. Prosecutor Edgeworth. How is it Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room, and he crushed this paper cup with his hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim jackhammer prints on the bottle. So that means, yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. Found on the table in the employee area bears jackhammer's fingerprints. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it. What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! I mean, it makes sense. The main villain was just killed. Not in the show, in real life. Mr. Hammer, I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh, I guess the rumors must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, the producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything, she said apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt, you know, the bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using a new Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming, and after that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too. Film set. Was that trailer a part of the film set then? What do you mean the last samurai? Steel Samurai. I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai death warrant. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make a kid show anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what the Global Studios decided. Studio policy. Why aren't they going to make kid shows anymore? Studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet. You understand? I understand. I guess that makes sense. But it's kind of dumb. What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the programming just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words here is called for. Here, look at this.
Take that!
Why am I screaming take that at her? And this is a fan collected all of the photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show wouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what is it that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about the accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, producer Miss Vasquez managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she has on Mr. Hammer. And that's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then, and they were afraid about what would happen to his career if he got out. I see. You know who knows more about this Miss Old Bag? She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. She talked. She'll definitely talk if you bring up how Old Bag, you know, or how Hammer is a murderer. Why are you still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darnest to forget about Hammer. Who do you think made Global Studios the way it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. 5 years ago. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Well, I don't think this is going to go well. Who told you? Who'd you hear this from? Nicholas? Nick Penny. Nicholas, the assistant to talk to. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed him, didn't he? Whippersnapper! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that, and the recently departed no less. I suppose you think that this is fun. No, I'm just trying to do my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. Do you expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof that Hammer stole costume? I do have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume.
Take that!
Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty old bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. Well, what does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Power?
Take that!
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak from which, correct? Well, yes, so this is a plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. She's about to cry. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay. You win. I'll talk. I'm tired. See, I'm tired of floating it all in. It just sounds like me after eating Taco Bell. Miss Oldbag, you're right. 5 years ago there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She had ties to the mafia. I beg your pardon? She silenced the paparazzi. That paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to reckon with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant to harm anyone. Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph? Wait a second. This is a picture. It's the trailer in Studio 2. Hammer was supposed to fight the bad guy on top of those stairs here. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. That's why that's bent. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. that explains why this is Ben. I noticed that earlier. In the last episode, I noticed that was Ben. I just couldn't figure out why. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. The fence looks dangerous. What happens if I present the picture to her? She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag? Old? She means the security lady, Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Hammer. The wind. The what? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Is she about to, like, pull out a 9mm and shoot me? You came. Oh, trust me, it won't be the first time you say that to me. Let me stop. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm blackmailing him. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag down Mr. Hammer from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't blamed him anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour on its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And the thing was just an accident. Excuse me! What is all this about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? I must spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it was an accident? Purposeful? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That's what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he let me run his life over for 5 years over a mere accident? Okay, hold on, lady. There's a thing called people being guilty. There's a thing called being guilty. And not, when I say guilty, I'm not talking about being guilty of, like, murdering someone. I'm talking about being guilty, like, having a guilty conscience. Like, even if you accidentally, like, even if you commit manslaughter, or it's an accident, you know, you're gonna have that thought with you, at least for the next few years of your life, if not for the rest of your life. And I ran him hard, believe me. The security lady said it was an accident. Oh? Well, she was a big fan of Hammer, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one that you hold. Give it to me. Now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys! Oh. I don't like how that third one with the red tie is smirking at me. And I'm about to get jumped. Why is that fourth one reaching into his chest? Or his, like, breast pocket? Wait, where were these people hiding at? Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. She was not lying when she said they were, she was part of the mafia. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! Oh my god. Hold it right there. Big dick, don't shoot! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Not bad. Very well. Here's his content. We decided tomorrow that he will I'll be looking forward Hey, pal. You okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Were you practicing outside? Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared. Huh? Don't mention it, pal. It's doing my job. Detective Gumshoe. Sorry, it's just I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other soon again. Well, Nick, looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? He is Vasquez. Man, it's always the pretty ladies. Alright, I'm gonna continue. I thought that would be the final court date, but nah, we got this. October 20th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of the trial. I hope both the prosecution and defense will be able to present their decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for the case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on the people present in Studio 2 the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss E. Vasquez to stand. Miss E. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? E. Vasquez. I'm the producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. You must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Man, everyone's spewing Edgeworth in the mouth today. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. We're right. She's guilty. I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. I mean, I wouldn't mind that either. Witness testimony, day of the murder. I entered the trailer. Oh, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards when we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate deep on sticks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Amber's body later. We all went to Studio 1. That is all. I have one question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey head toppling over. Van. Man used the van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Cross-examination. The day of the murder. I entered the trailer.
Hold it!
Objection. Hold it. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? Nope. Are you always this Pierce? Yes. Oh dear. Meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 2. I entered the trailer. Oh, a little before noon. Okay, so she got there a little early. Okay, fair. No, did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. Oh my god. Witness did not come here to conversation. Stop interrupting with testimony. The same can be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. She's starting to warm up to me again. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards in Studio 1. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you can try to remember. No. The meeting ended at 4. The rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think. Come on. All you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. I wasn't saying Saul take you. Hold on. You had Saul take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Saul take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the morning. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit on your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Bro, really, Edgeworth? Oops. Oh, okay. What was the 15-minute break? Sal and I ate T-bone steaks at the table. Do you have someone to verify this? Saul? I was about to say, yeah. No, I meant someone else. One person is enough. If she committed the murder during that break, she wouldn't have time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved that she didn't eat the steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she said a little bit more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Okay. Afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Block the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. Thinking it's supposed to be the monkey head. I was fatigued, so I had Saul take me. Wait, let's see the fan. This is the only thing I can think of, and I got full life, so we'll try. Alright, and objection! I'm screwed. Your Honor, that constitutes evidence that, really? Objection overruled. Try to make it for you. Whoops, that didn't go so well. I was fatigued, so I had Saul take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit on your desk. It irritates me. Edwards does the same thing because he's stupid. It was a 15-minute break. I don't know where to go. Maybe, okay, wait, hang on. What would be the proof that she didn't eat the steak? That she didn't eat the steak. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember if there was 2 steaks or like 2 plates or 1 plate in the back there. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks. table in front of the trailer. Find anything, kind of wish she said a little bit more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. I entered the trailer a little before noon.
Hold it!
I want to get this one time. By yourself? Yes. You stop in the area. Wait! Oh, wait, I got it. She just said she didn't stop at the employee area, so how'd she get a steak? How were you able to get a steak if you didn't go to the employee area?
Objection!
Got it! Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. Well, what's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Miss Vasquez, tell me, how can you eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? She swallowed it. I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You didn't eat steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like the incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during the break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Mr. Samurai. They gave her pose as sexy. Lord have mercy. Order! Are you saying yes, Your Honor? As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Uh-oh. Looks a bit sussy. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little...
Objection!
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him play what he wants. You said I did it. Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any idea, any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was the murder weapon again? Oh, yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think he would have had a great deal of difficulty using that weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha! You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? I think I know how this happened. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. Can I prove that the samurai spear was not the used as the murder weapon? I had to use the photograph. That or he got ran over, but no, it has to be the photograph.
Take that!
Wrong, Mr. Wright. But I haven't even said anything yet. I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too when with my Fey blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing. Right. Okay, here's the real evidence. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. How do I... How do I... Is it because he has it with him?
Take that!
Oh, come on! How do I prove... I refuse to believe it's the van. Cause of death pierced to the chest by a spear. I don't get it. Should I just randomly start selecting things because I'm not getting penalized?
Take that!
How can I can prove that the samurai spear was not the used as a murder weapon. Is it the autopsy report?
Take that!
Bro, I'm so confused.
Take that! Take that!
I swear, if it's the van.
Take that!
Have I screwed up? How can I prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon?
Take that!
Okay, now this is just embarrassing.
Take that!
I'm so confused.
Take that!
I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
Take that!
Are you kidding me? I need to quit this game. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run through. But someone fixed the spear. That was old bag. It was a security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who's wearing a thick costume like this through the chest? Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here. I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Then pray tell me what it was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us the murder weapon? I can't tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's hear this murder weapon then. Okay, now do I use the picture? Look at this photo. What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on the stairs. Order! If I cannot have order, then I will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Purple Studios. This is the photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. See the fallen man in the photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago happened again. Has happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the... Why would she know it's Mr. Hammer? Mr. Hammer off the fence. Just like how Hammer did himself. Just like how Mr. Hammer had done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or an accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way he caused another man to die. Isn't that poetic? 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny what I say is true. Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of the argument, Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. And yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the Evil Knight Street costume, less. Are you claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned the trailer all in the space of 15 minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death and carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body? Other than with her hands. For instance, actually for the matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, will you show us how she carried the body? With the van.
Take that!
Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal after which I went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had salting. There was a van there, right? I had salt from. I didn't not notice the body though. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1, and then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the costume.
Objection!
Hold on, Mr. Wright. Don't forget it was Saul Manella who drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? I don't know. I mean, dude is really weird. I won't deny that. He is what we call sussy-wussy. Actually, no, he has to be. Because she had said that she ate with him, and he said she ate with her. So, of course, he has to be. Of course, Salmonella has to be a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put in the costume. There was no way Miss Vasquez could have done that all alone. And also, don't forget, they also had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They put it in the incinerator, didn't they? They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? Everyone in the courtroom's just gone silent? Okay. So, what happens next? Don't question me. Do you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez. So it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. You gonna say anything, Edgeworth? Is anyone gonna say... Why are we all being silent? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it is as the witness says. Certainly, it does not seem very likely she did it. But... It does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No, when you give up, Mr. Wright? Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I've said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all I need is all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You ask the same questions and get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn. Dude, you come so far. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of Mr. Vasquez. Edgeworth, why are you objecting? Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. But okay. I see. Very well. Okay. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. Or Mr. Prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making this argument repeat yourself. What exactly do you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Very well. Veril, I say here, I want to hear about what happened after they found the... Why is the music just playing and then cutting off immediately? After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Okay, as much as I give crap to Edgeworth, he just came in clutch. Dap that boy up one time for me. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He's probably realizing she did it too. But, wasn't he the one who said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, Edgeworth... after finding the body... I was with Saul in Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. See how she didn't seem too bothered by the dead body? I see no issue raised by this testimony, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to flatter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right.
Hold it!
What time was that? We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Nella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before, so what, 4:40 or 4:50? I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Press harder. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put the camera in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies? Oh, please, you'd be lying. Try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy, the witness will continue with her testimony. The assistant was there too, and Powers was absent. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says there's proof that he was drugged. Did no one go call him? Remember what? There was a dead body laying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Yeah, considering how you wanted to be left out of it, you went home. I mean, you want to talk about calm. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps, but no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Really, you're telling me that dude who looks like a freaking lion is built like Dwayne The Rock Johnson doesn't get noticed? Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. I merely called the police when Powers showed up. was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence. Not this again! Silence. Hey, Nick. Why is it so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. This is a murder trial. What do you mean lighten things up? The security lady, Oldbag, was quite agitated. Powers saying he did it. Surprise. Oldbag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Press harder. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She could also have given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact. That photograph being the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. Asked you left out of the proceedings. Why? You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned, and I'm not really fond of that sort of thing. Yet here you are. But you can't just decide who the police will question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you. Covered it up for you. There must be a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at that meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require anything. I went back to the trailer to get my script in direction notes. The script in your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wasn't the script found at the dead body, though? Yeah, it was. Because it was found in the director's chair. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Oh, that's also a valid point. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after. How would you have known that, though? You couldn't think of rehearsing after that. Oh, yeah, I guess. No, how would you have known there was... You would have brought your notes with you and gotten there with them. Very well.
Objection!
Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Think. Miss Vasco says she didn't bring the script because of the rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before. So what exactly? Thank you, Andrew. I didn't think I was be saying that, but thank you. Order. Mr. Edgeworth. What you just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change in defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Ms. Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. My boy, Edgy! So the prosecution is in defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well. The witness will change your testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Yeah, how did you know about the injury? How did I know? Yeah, because the injury happened in the employee area. You weren't there by that point. That's all. You told me. You have to find something to peg this on her, or everything we've done until now has been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. I was just so I immediately called the police when Powers showed up. Security lady Oldback was quite agitated, pointing at Powers and keeping it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and corrected notes. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes. But have to find something to pay this on her, or everything we've done up until now is wasted. I believe in you, Nick. I was with Saul in Oldbag security when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police when Powers showed up. The security lady in Oldbag was quite agitated pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my direction notes. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes. Wait. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hammer? How did I just now notice that? No, wait. This is the objection. Alrighty, say it with me. 3, 2, 1. Objection! You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers! What? How do you make such a big mistake? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hamers is dragging his leg in this photo. That's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was so. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manel was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Ms. Vasquez, you heard Mandela wrong? You saw Hammer limping. You didn't hear anything from Mr. Mandela. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah! When he was doing this, well, I've been after he put the Steel Samurai costume on and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Ms. Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai movie. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's what you were confused. That's why you thought it was Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order! Order! I will have order! Witness! Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have one question for you. Ugh. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in this world would I want him dead? Yes, he fell on hard times when he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, he would need a motive. Why would she kill the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? I can only think about the dirt. Of course I can prove it. Okay, I have proof and I'll show it to you. I present it to the court as evidence to Ms. Vasquez involved in the murder.
Take that!
This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This is the photo. The photo reveals the motive in the murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. D. Vasquez helped a terrible accident swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed on him no doubt. However, you, E. Vasquez, you, Mr. Hammer, you made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, Mr. Hammer's lost role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame from the X-Star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you've only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems like as if Mr. Hammer who had killed... As if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me, and I never got rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. Is it the... Okay. Allow me to present the report evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motive. Is it this?
Take that!
This is my proof. And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer. I say all that is proves his defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Yeah. Oh no! Please, no! Please, the court has requested that you find your marbles immediately. No, please. Yeah, I'm afraid I have to penalize. Crap. Nick, we're so close. Think this one through, please. Mr. Wright, I'll ask you again. Please explain what? Did she not have a motive? Save. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who caused the blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers in his sleeping quarters. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the steel samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking it was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. She doesn't seem happy. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I'm guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Miss Vasquez! What happened here? Manuel fell from the tripper stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene in... No, Manuel! Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lost. Mr. Edgeworth, where is D. Vasquez? In the waiting room, as calm as collective as ever. I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought yet another miracle. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found is so only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you are right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. That is all. This court is adjourned. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, Number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because...
Take that!
It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai, Mr. Hammer was a big star once. He was reduced to acting in a kid show as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. Congratulations, WP. Oh, well, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume, man. Oh, he doesn't know, does he? Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick Edgeworth. Say something, Wright. I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No. I want to really thank you. Vasquez would have gone away if you hadn't stepped in. Yeah. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. Big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say, I haven't expected to meet you after all these years. Again. However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I'm saddled with unnecessary feelings. Oh no. Unnecessary feelings? Yes. Unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. What? Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friends? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are. Yes. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing on something? Yeah, I have a feeling I'm missing on something too. Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Let me guess. Do we continue? Oh. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. The Pink Princess. Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? You have to trade with Cody and the assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Powers. The Pink Princess. The end. A brand new episode has been added. I'm gonna have to end it soon, but I'll do the intro part. I'll do like the intro cutscene and then stop from there. Okay, we got 2 people on a lake. It's been, what, 15 years? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. No! Man got the clicky! Man really said Merry Christmas, mother sucker. Edge, bro, ain't no way. Ain't no way my boy Edgy just two-piece the man. Gave December 25th, 10:08 a.m. Wright and Co. law offices. Bro, ain't no way Edgeworth just gave that man the two tap and said Merry Christmas, mother sucker. Ain't no way. No. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, now I gotta end it, especially when that happened. Man just pulled out the blicky and said, "Bang bang, Merry Christmas." Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We got a quick sneak peek at the next episode, or the next, next episode. What was it called? Turnabout Episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys have a good night. And hope you guys have a great day tomorrow. Good night, everyone.